So do you have to die there? Are you tied?
Yeah,
as a
I feel like
ghost
you
to
have
where
to
you
die there because you're not at peace. You didn't rest in peace, right?
What about the ghosts of the people of 9/11? Where are they living?
There,
But that fucking the towers are gone.
but they didn't.
What are they in midair or are
didn't
they
mean to be
occupying
there.
the Freedom Tower now?
No, that area. Like they're not
okay.
fucking stuck there like a sticker. Like they
Okay,
move
so
around.
like a radius. Okay.
Yeah.
A radius.
The next step that we could go to get something to speak to us
Oh
was the
yeah,
Ouija
that
board.
shit. The Ouija
and we
board.
remembered
Crazy.
that the woman's body was found in
I
the
fucking
lake.
hate
A lot of
hearing about
times
that.
the location of death is one of the places that we try our hardest to communicate with the entities because they're familiar with the area where their body was found. And
What?
If you die in outer space, what happens to your ghost?
Holy
That is a legit scenario.
It's funny as fuck to think about. Yeah, where do they go?
Yeah, where do they go?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
The nearest.
Because of the thinking. Thank you again. We have Andy and Alex
What's up?
Ximil, host of A Side of Fries.
Good evening and welcome.
And this is Because of the Thinking.
Fuck
Today-
yeah.
What are we going to explore today, guys?
Bruh, we being spooky today. It's time to go to Ghost Town.
Oh, Ghost Town.
On a ghost train.
Ghost searching, bro. We Ghostbusters out here.
Oh my goodness. Do you believe in ghosts?
I do.
Yes.
Big time ghost believer.
I was waiting so long to
I'm
ask you this.
about it. I am all about it. I want
Okay.
all ghost smoke.
You
Yeah.
want all ghost smoke.
All of the ghost smoke.
Okay.
Okay.
Like I'm about it.
Is that like, is ghost smoke like ghost cum, or is this
No.
a sexual thing, or what is it that you're?
You tried
What's the
getting
ghost
me.
smoke?
You got me,
I
bro.
thought smoke wasn't you get smoked like killed, right?
Smoke now is when
Yeah.
you have something around you, like you don't want to put that smoke on somebody, or you
Yeah.
do got that smoke on
Like
you.
we fighting now. Like it's like I'm ready. You know what I mean?
What? Like you're bringing that smoke.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Put some smoke
Nah,
on somebody.
so,
But
like-
you could get some smoke like from the cops
No,
or
so
whatever.
what I mean by smoke is like I want all that action. Like I'm about it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Some like ghost action. I
Yeah,
hear you.
I've always wanted to go ghost hunting.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you
Okay.
had any ghost encounters?
I have. I've had one.
Tell us about it.
So back in high school, we used to hang out at this place called the Manor. It was like an abandoned retirement home. It was right behind abandoned like hospital.
Yeah.
And so the tunnels, everything's like graffiti. It was like the old like that's where all the hooligans went and hung out for a
And
little bit.
homeless
Like
people, heroin addicts.
yeah, like shit like that. And fucking like it was creepy as fuck. There was no lights, nothing like that. Shit, hallways were dark. The only windows were like in the rooms, and then the doors were closed, so like
I
you
hate
can't.
this.
Yeah, it's fucking creepy.
I don't want to go there.
But we still went to just go and like smoke and like drink.
See,
and,
this
like,
was like
fucking
a
fool around.
regular hangout place.
Yeah, where like all the hooligans of like the fucking school would hang out at.
All
Like
right.
all the punk kids and all the fucking emos.
all
and-
the rapscallions.
Yeah, everybody. They'd go chill and they'd smoke and just have fun.
All right, so
And
let's hear about this ghost though.
Bruh, so there was one time we were chilling in our little town and we were just kind of fucking around. One of the guys that used to go hang out there always talked about how there was a ghost like in there. And so we were hanging out with that group that was saying like we've seen him, like all this, like we've seen him.
Yeah.
And the reason he seen him is because there's a video of evidence of it. So it's just people playing. So we play hide and seek in there,
Okay.
right? That was like a common game you'd play in there, hide and seek or manhunt.
Yeah, but
And
your
these
mother is
girls,
horrified right now.
and these girls would always record or were recording themselves playing this game, like kind of like as like a vlog, like
Yeah.
type
Yeah,
shit.
like the Blair Witch.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
very Blair Witch.
And
yeah.
so
Very
they're
Blair Witch.
like backwards cameraing themselves, like they're taking selfie video of
Yeah.
themselves, and you could literally see like a finger come around her shoulder, like a silhouette of a finger like come around her shoulder
Yeah.
and like touch her, but like they don't notice it.
Finger or fingers?
Fingers like a hand,
Like a
that, like
hand?
the
you know,
Like
the hand
that
from
is-
Adam's Family hand.
yeah, but like
Okay.
transparent, like really transparent.
Okay.
Okay.
Like you could just see it, and then like
Not cousin it.
and then it would like go away in smoke. Like it would like go like smoke away
Okay.
and disappear. Yeah, I saw
need
that
to see
video.
this
I don't
video.
have this video, but I seen this video. It's true.
Were you there that night?
No, but just knowing that place and just knowing like these people, because we really know these people that took the video. Yeah, no, I believe that.
Are
shit.
they good with video manipulation? Like, could they have doctored the video?
Fuck no, dude. Shit only came in Apple. You could affording Apple was kind of fucking a big deal when you're like 15, 14.
Yeah.
True.
No, but like you can't do that in iMovie. I don't know. I've never used iMovie.
Nah, you really can't. You really couldn't edit it. I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
You don't have to.
We gotta ask the questions.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
because this is constant
yeah.
thinking.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
understand.
So, but wait, were you there that night?
No, but I feel like because knowing how creepy that place is, and just not because I would never want to like encounter that shit like ever. But the fact that that's been told about that place, I believe
but
it.
no
So
question.
did you?
Go
Oh,
ahead.
God. Okay. So did you? Fuck, I forgot. So
Well, I have a question about something that you just said because the creepiness plays. Do you think there's something that attract ghosts to creepy places? Like, do ghosts hang out at the mall? You know,
mean,
like or
I
like at
feel
an
like-
airport. Are there ghosts
Mall
in
is
an
pretty
airport?
depressing.
So me personally,
Yeah.
I feel like ghosts really are in an area because they have some beef with the place. Like something there is like dragging them negatively.
So,
So
do
like
all,
at the DMV. You know, there are ghosts at the DMV.
People
Everybody's
have
got a
probably
grip
died
on
at the DMV.
absolutely, yeah.
People have probably died at the DMV. You know how many fights
Absolutely.
happen at a DMV?
So do you have to die there? Are you tied?
Yeah,
as a
I feel
ghost
like
to
you
where
have to die there because you're not at peace. You didn't rest in peace, right?
What about the ghosts of the people of 9/11? Where are they living?
There,
But that fucking the towers are gone.
but they didn't.
What are they in
mean-
midair or
they
are
didn't
they
mean to be
occupying
there.
the Freedom Tower now?
No, that area. Like they're not
okay.
fucking stuck there like a sticker. Like they
Okay,
move
so
around.
like a radius. Okay.
yeah,
A radius.
yeah, it's crazy. That I feel like
Okay.
that's how
So
that
do
works.
all ghosts have beef then?
Yes,
Every single one?
every spirit does
So everybody who dies?
has some sort of beef.
What if you
So
die in outer
everybody-
space? Where's
Huh?
your ghost go?
What?
If you die in outer space, what happens to your ghost?
Holy
That is a legit scenario.
It's funny as fuck to think about. Yeah, where do they go?
Yeah, where do they go?
Holy shit.
The nearest planet or star, maybe? I don't
Right?
know.
Because then all of a sudden it goes. Imagine hunting. Well, at least you're still on the planet. But if you're in the middle of fucking the vacuum of space, you know, like, and you're tied to a fucking radius.
Well, okay. So presumably you got there in a spaceship, so you're tied to the spaceship.
But the spaceship's gone.
No,
Like,
yeah.
What
dude,
happened to it?
What do you? I don't think.
What happened to the spaceship?
it already passed, right? Like the debris somewhere else. Like, you know.
You're tied to I don't know. So
This shit's so funny to me, dude. I feel like because nobody really has a beef with space because nobody's really been to space.
Or anybody that's been killed on a submarine. And like, where do those go? Like, do
Probably
they
at the
hunt
bottom
the
of the ocean.
fucking squid and shit? You
Hey,
know?
bro, see death. What's his name? Davy Jones's locker.
Davy Jones's locker.
What's that?
That's right.
Javier Bardem. He's kind of like a ghost in Pirates of the Caribbean, right?
He's like a octopus slug ghost. Oh, he's so
Well, that's
icky.
Davy Jones, but Javier Bardem in the follow-up where he's like a ghost, like he's the one we watched. You hate Javier Bardem.
I do.
Yeah.
He's so ugly.
He's like, you know,
so incredibly
So
ugly.
rude.
And I just feel like if I was around him, he would just make me uncomfortable.
That's funny.
I'm uncomfortable watching him. Anyway,
So do you guys not believe in ghosts?
I'm not saying that I don't believe in ghosts because I would say I can describe my ghost encounter. And it was when I worked in an office where I was often by myself. And so one day I was in my office and I swear that I heard the front office door open.
Okay.
Right? Open and close. So somebody came in. So I came out of my office really quick and nobody was there. And the door's closed. So I go over and we have a long hallway and I go out there and I open the door and I look down the hallway. There's nobody there.
Ugh, that's creepy.
So like I'm standing there and like we have an elevator. So presumably if I stood there for a minute, like I would hear somebody get on the elevator, right? like presuming that they've run down the hall to catch the elevator or whatever, but I don't hear the elevator, and I never did.
Okay, so you know what's crazy about that story is that
What?
So one of the things that makes me scared when getting a place is wanting to know if it's haunted or not.
Okay.
I've yet to be in a not haunted house,
Right.
or I have yet to be in a
haunted house.
Yeah,
I'm
I have
so
yet
happy
to be
for
in
you.
one. So like
That's
I haven't.
good.
I haven't had to live with this shit. I'm not trying.
How
to live
would
with
you
this shit.
know if you were like when you went to a place? Would you just walk in and feel like it was creepy or what?
I feel like if it had to be like kind of eerie to you, like if it gives you that energy, I feel like it's not good to be there.
Maybe.
Like abandoned shit, I feel like there's a reason they're abandoned.
Yeah.
And that's
Somebody
why like
didn't
sometimes
pay the mortgage.
Yeah, sometimes okay. That's why I feel like
I mean,
That's good.
that's why I feel like whenever like we go to these places as kids and people have been like, yeah, you should probably be careful. This shit's kind of weird.
yeah.
I feel like we should have followed those to not encounter them.
So I have another story about a ghost encounter when I was a kid. I was a really little kid at this point in time. I was probably like 11, right? I was out in the woods with my brothers and sisters, just, being mongrel children running around through the woods barefoot. And we came across this old barn in the middle of the woods. Creepy, right? And it's obviously been long since abandoned. It's falling apart. It's very dilapidated. And so, of course, we decided to go inside. And we go in and we're creaking around. And when everything is like so still and silent that you can hear everything. Like that's how it was in there. And I will never forget it. And then we're looking through, we're walking very softly and quietly through this creepy old barn. And then we hear something. And then we're like, did you hear that? But of course you did, because it was so freaking quiet. And then we hear it again. And then something moves and we're like, oh my gosh. And yeah, something comes running out from under this pile of rubble. And we go screaming and tearing through this place. And I was convinced it was a banshee, right? Like it was a fucking specter and it was in there. And then for years I believed this until later on, my brother was like, dude, that was a fucking possum. So it was a possum, not a ghost.
I wouldn't believe that.
But I nearly peed. And so ghost encounter or possum?
I would take possum.
You would take on a possum over a ghost?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm glad it was a possum.
You know what's crazy? Because I'm going off movies because I've never encountered a ghost. You seen how the ghost treated you in Paranormal Activity?
I've seen Paranormal. Yeah, I did not like that ghost.
Yeah, throwing all their dishware on the ground.
Well, but see,
moving their furniture.
So the thing of it is if all ghosts have beef and you move into somewhere that's haunted, are there varying levels of beef and whether or not that ghost is gonna fuck with you?
I feel like yeah, because if a ghost just randomly popped out up in your home, there's got to be something wrong with you. Oh shit. You know what I mean?
Goddamn.
Just
see how he's judging and shit,
Because think about it. Yo, somebody had a big enough beef with you to come to you and be like, I'm gonna haunt you, fucker.
Yeah.
Let's talk about victim blaming for a second,
Just think about it. If you
maybe it's how you were dressed, that ghost.
Somebody had that big of a beef with you. They said, damn, I fucking hate you. I'm gonna haunt you.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have
That's
to have
funny
some
as
serious
fuck.
beef. But is it? Because what if you don't deserve that? What if you don't deserve all of that?
Well, I mean, I think there's ways of getting out of that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How?
I get, I mean, from what the movies tell me, just accept the fact that you're that. Whatever they don't like.
Just give up on life, know?
What?
He said what the movies. He's like, just accept the ghost,
Just accept the ghost.
Just be like, I know you're there, or some shit like that.
Oh, and that gets rid of him?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know how to get rid of a ghost. That's just
all right, what else? What else? What's another way?
Do you watch you watch those ghost hunting TV shows?
Sometimes.
You know what I started doing on YouTube? Is searching up actual ghost videos, like top 10 ghost videos.
Yeah.
Type shit. Dude, watching those shits is fucking incredible. Cause you truly get to see what the outside of ghosts is. Like, you know, we know what a scary American ghost is, but like, you ever seen them Japanese ghost videos?
Oh shit!
Them
no,
shits are scary
no.
as fuck.
Hard
Whoa,
pass.
what's the main difference between an American ghost and an Asian ghost?
So they're different kinds.
Okay.
Yeah. So like normally American ghosts are like the push item kind of ghosts where they never show themselves but they push things off the tables and shit like that.
like cats?
Yeah, like those.
Yeah.
So like a Japanese ghost is like fucking terrifying. Like they're physical embodiments of people.
Are they more powerful or like
Low key, yeah.
Where do you think that power comes from then? What makes
Dude,
one ghost
Pure hatred.
more powerful? Okay.
Pure hatred.
So Japanese people are very hateful, is what you're saying.
Sometimes.
I mean, Pearl Harbor.
You
never
could say
forgot.
it.
I could say that. No, ghosts are very scary.
Yeah.
You know, what's the difference between you think a white ghost and a black ghost?
What, like transparency
Oh.
wise?
No, because he said Japanese people's ghosts are different. So I'm
You
trying to
did
figure out-
say that. You did say that.
He's the
Can
one
we
that
talk
brought
about
the
Mexican
interracial
ghosts
ghost
too?
conversation.
What about Mexican ghosts?
Oh, bro, them shits are scary too.
Yeah.
Right? Are they,
Mexican ghosts are probably scary too, or very scary.
can you only speak to the types of ghosts that you're, you know, like genetically related to or heritage wise? Because I don't have enough fun ghosts, I don't
Wait,
think.
what do you mean by that?
I only get white ghosts. I'm just saying, you just listed so many fun ghosts, and you're like, oh yeah, they're scary, or they're scary. And I'm like, what do I have? I have
And-
nothing. I got a possum.
And further question, you know, and this is just a hypothetical. These are just hypothetical scenarios. This is a character piece. But if you transition in your life
Oh God.
and you die, what does your ghost look like?
Your ghost wears the clothes that you were dying in.
Oh, okay. So it's the last moment of life.
That's why you gotta look
okay,
fly
yeah, that
all
makes
the
sense.
time, right? Because you gotta be wearing this for forever. These are
If
your
I
ghost
died like
clothes.
this, I'd be so down.
Yeah?
What about the thought that, you know, ghosts are another dimension, kind of like crossing over, kind of like, you know, the Golden Compass books or whatever that shit is, where there's like multiple worlds
Oh, right.
Oh,
coexisting
so like,
with each other.
oof. Because then there's the theory of like limbo, I think, or like
Well, let's
the in between.
Yeah, before we go there,
Purgatory.
let's talk about, like, for example, in Interstellar, right? She, Murphy, Murph. She keeps saying, "Oh, my ghost told me," but the ghost was really Matthew McConaughey in another dimension from the future, moving stuff around.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! That
I
wasn't
totally
a
forgot
ghost.
about that.
Does
Right?
that qualify as a ghost, or like maybe? I mean, it is moving shit, like you mentioned. It's definitely American. You know, nothing more American in movies than Matthew McConaughey. All right, all right, all
Very
right.
true. Yeah.
And he's only moving
Synonymous.
shit.
He was doing it to get her attention so he could explain to her.
Oh God, dude, bro, that was a ghost.
That's
See,
what you
a
have
ghost
to
did
live.
that. A ghost did that.
Well, no, I don't like to have to tip it. Do you have to tip it? Well, then why did you? That's very misleading.
I did something wrong.
Because he's got style with how when he drinks his water, you know.
All right.
I am running out of
straw.
water. Goodness.
Goodness.
It's okay.
So
can
can
fix that.
ghosts be different dimensions? I guess.
No. I don't think so.
You
How
don't
do you
believe
explain
that
the
shows?
interstellar ghosts?
I think it's just I don't know. That one's a little tricky.
That
That's why I was like, yeah, you're right.
Oh, you got me.
Yeah.
So wait, but maybe you could just say that Interstellar is just a nice story. You know
mean,
what I mean?
but I
you
don't
don't
even know
have
what-
to believe it just because
I
Matthew
don't even
McConaughey
know what
said
that
it.
is though.
What?
I wouldn't even consider that paranormal though.
It's not. It's sci-fi.
Exactly. But that's why I'm just like, that could be legit though.
So because it's sci-fi, it lends itself more to
Yeah.
being real.
Yeah.
Well,
Because-
but
Because sci-fi is it's just science, but it like X of
mean,
FY. You know?
it's science fiction.
Yeah, I don't know if sci-fi is technically science.
Science.
I mean,
Sci-fi means science fiction.
now we know that the school system has failed Chelsea. You know, like
It's no,
Oh my
I
friend.
just fucking.
you know.
But I mean, it inspires science. I mean,
It
how do they make
does,
the cell
yeah,
phone,
yeah.
right? Like
The
from
idea is we're
watching.
supposed to want to believe it, right?
It's almost like it stretches the mind as to what's possible, and then we make it possible.
Because I feel like Star Wars could happen. Like that's what I'm saying. Like Star Wars.
we
could
don't
be
know that
real.
it hasn't in another dimension.
Exactly.
You're right.
I mean, if
You're right.
if in an infinite universe, even without the multiverses,
Robot ghosts.
there is somewhere on Earth right now. There's there's an Alex and Andy. There's Arturo Lorenzo, literally saying the things that I'm speaking into the microphone right now. Exactly the same.
And he comes out in a whisper.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just feel like as humans advance, I feel like ghosts should too. Keep up with the times.
What do you mean? They get to change their death fit?
I don't know. I feel like they would have learned how to telecommunicate, but mentally.
What happens to all those, Confederate ghosts, especially as time goes forward, right? And all of a sudden, demographics change, right? Are there wars across between ghosts, or do they all kind of get along? Do they interact?
I have never thought of this. Would Civil War ghosts still have beef?
I feel like no, I don't know. Maybe they'd be turned into like museums, but for the future.
Or do they all stick to their own corners?
Wait.
And also, basically, at some point in time, like you were saying, you had to live somewhere where nobody's died or whatever. Like, hasn't somebody died basically everywhere at this point in time?
But you also got to remember, some people died in peace, so they're not ghosts.
I thought you said everybody had to die. But
You said everybody's pissed
You
when they die.
literally
Did I say
said they.
that?
Yes, you said everybody dies with some beef, so everybody's a ghost. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh shit! Maybe I should have clarified.
Maybe you're being controlled by a ghost, like
No,
Whoopi
maybe I
Goldberg,
should've
like
clarified.
like the movie
Yeah.
Ghost.
You're
That's
like,
my
you're like,
beef, that's my
you're
bad.
one of those motherfuckers that changes the rules halfway through Monopoly, aren't
No,
you?
no,
You're
I'm
like,
sorry.
oh
Yeah,
like you're
no,
in
we
Casa
could
de
always get
Thinking.
free parking.
No, I apologize. I definitely should have let y'all know that. Dang.
Can ghosts
Yeah.
possess people?
I feel like yes, and this is going because remember, like I said,
Not American ghosts, obviously.
anybody could die. Anybody could die literally peacefully, and they won't be ghosts. But the ones that are filled with hatred, though, will start appearing.
What if?
What? Go ahead.
What if you just have some moderate hatred?
Then you're not the ghost that you should be worried about.
Oh, okay.
So ghosts can still be around. Like, I mean, there's good ghosts, and then there's the ones that are just confused on where they are.
Okay.
What
You
does
could just be a
peaceful?
grumpy
What does
ghost.
peacefully
mean? Like
Peacefully means like you're just, everything that you have ever been through, you're at peace with each and every bit of it. Like whether it was good or bad, like, okay, fine, I can just deal with that. I'll brush that off. You're at peace. But if there's something that's still bothering you even just a little bit, like you'll still have that gripe. So you'll be like wandering and trying to search to see if you could, fucking do something about it.
If you died tonight, would you turn into a ghost?
Would I turn into a ghost?
Yeah. Let's find
Yeah.
out. I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
I'm just kidding. This is a podcast. Quick draw.
We recently
I'm
watched.
possessed by a Wild West ghost. Like-
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh my god.
no, but
Too much Delta 8 for this.
too much to tell you. No, but so let's say those kids that died by that stabbing, the 4 out of the 6, did they turn into ghosts?
Oh no.
Wait.
Did Jeffrey Epstein turn into a ghost?
Oh no.
Nah.
No, he was chilling. He's like,
He doesn't
I
care
can't
about
give
all the
anybody
stuff
up,
he did.
I feel like he wouldn't, because there's people go to hell too and people go to heaven. That's the popular belief.
Yeah.
If he did feel that way, or if he did go down that way, like he was probably done too much wrong to be
So it's like a bonus thing to be a ghost. Like it's
low key. Yeah, like if you haven't done anything like crazy bad.
I see. So if you just got beef, you get to be a ghost.
Yeah.
okay, let's say that you've heard of the term guardian angel, right? Like who wins in a fight, a ghost or an angel, and can they fight each other?
An angel.
An angel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why?
How?
So for me, because I think
Well, like, wait a second. What?
Explain mechanics of angels.
so
to
here,
us.
this to me, because I think of everything like a video game. Everything, because I don't believe in really anything.
Yeah.
But like, to me, I think of it as a video game where like ghosts are like the minion kind of thing, like the grunt, and then angels are like some sort of command, but for the holy police or some shit like that, and then demons are
Yeah,
like
Holy Police is our name of our new podcast.
Fuck yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
That's a fire name, the
It
Holy
is a
Police.
Holy
Yeah.
Police.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I made a whole story about it, dude. Like a whole like it's
You did?
no, but like in my head, I probably could because
think
it's so
you
fucking.
should. Write
it's
that
so
comic.
fucking funny to like kind of make fun of, even though it's terrible.
like
Yeah.
it.
Because like, because the different ones, the different religions could be like universes. You know what I mean? And they all
Yeah.
coexist.
They all get their own heaven?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're all like, it's like, I don't know, think of like Mortal Kombat, but like the different religions.
So they would fight each other.
At some point, sure.
some point,
but they
yeah.
all coexist with each other, so nobody really knows who's legit.
But what's the
Okay.
point of fighting? Because, like, let's say you just have to yield because you can't die again, right? Like,
Because when do you think about it? Wait. Oh.
what happened? Like you said, an angel
What's
beats a ghost, right? What does that mean? Because a ghost is
You
already
can't double
dead.
die.
But like, because ghosts are considered a spirit, and then a spirit considered to like, you know, the like.
Wouldn't want ghosts since they died with some beef be want to suicide by angel? You know, like so they can just cease to exist.
What the fuck did that?
Because
They
they're no
just
longer
blink
tortured.
out
Like
of
suicide by cop,
existence.
they're like,
Quick, quick, quick,
okay, an
quick.
angel can beat me. I'm still on this earth because I got beef. I'm gonna have an angel, you know, holy police fucking shoot me dead and disappear me from existence.
Because truly, because I always thought like being a ghost is punishment. You know what I mean? You gotta wander the earth and be sad about all the shit you did while you were there and watch everybody else having fun and enjoying their life, because I have never seen a single movie. Name me one movie where the ghost is like, yeah, it's really chill to be a ghost.
Casper.
He was still sad about being dead. He
But
was
he
still
found
sad.
a friend. He found a
That's
friend.
not the point, but he was still sad about being dead. He did
He was
not
alive
want
enough
to
to
be.
make 4 animated movies. I think it was.
That's fair.
That's
Just
like
because he's
that
entertainment
was
for
a-
you
that was
doesn't
a
mean he was
7-year
happy.
span. And like 3 seasons of a cartoon.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
So
But he was a kid, so
He
you
was-
know, I mean, he didn't
had
know
a-
much better because the
was
guy
popular.
from Ghosts, Kevin Swayze, he had to see his
Kevin-
boss
did you
bang out
say-
his girlfriend.
Did you
Yeah.
say Kevin Swayze?
Patrick Swayze?
Okay.
you definitely said Kevin.
Yeah, you
well,
did.
Whatever.
Patrick Swayze had to see who?
His boss bang out his girlfriend or try to bang out his girlfriend.
He did?
Well, that's why he was after him. His boss kind of like got him killed too, didn't he?
I don't remember the beginning. Maybe I need
Yeah,
to see
yeah,
Ghost
yeah.
again. I just remember that thought you were going to say he had to watch his girlfriend bang Whoopi Goldberg.
That too. I mean, you know, like if you turn into a ghost, you're a cuck. You know, like you get cucked out.
Whoa!
You're getting cucked out if you're a ghost. You know for sure.
But here's the
Because you're
thing.
tied to a radius. You know, like, or a person.
So I just want y'all to know that my knowledge of ghosts really just comes from the YouTube videos of people's like
Encounter.
ghost
Nice.
videos.
Speaking of YouTube videos, you sent us a video here. I'm gonna.
Oh,
play
I
it
did,
for
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Hey. Nah, ghosts are fucking freaky though.
Yeah, ghost or cucks. You heard it here first, folks.
No, but like the thing is because I've seen some videos where to me they've just been like, oh shit, this is fucking wild. I can't believe I just saw this. And then some are like, okay, yeah, you definitely faked that kind of videos. So like, this shit's fucking wild.
Let's see it.
This first slide looks crazy though.
The next step that we could go to get something to speak to us
Oh
was the
yeah,
Ouija
that
board.
shit, the Ouija
and we
board.
remembered
Crazy.
that the woman's body was
Yeah.
found in
I
the
fucking
lake.
hate
A lot of
hearing about
times,
that.
the location of death is one of the places that we try our hardest to communicate with the entities because they're familiar with the area where their body was found. And we decided we would run one last
It's
test
crazy.
on the dock by
That
the
shit's
lake.
so dramatic,
When we
but
looked
it's kinda
out to the
wild, though.
lake
Yeah.
to see
It's like get to it. you
what
piece
was
of shit.
making this noise,
Oh, right here. Oh yeah. Just so like they're gonna zoom in on it, but that shit's so fucking crazy.
I could see what clearly looked like to me. I mean, crystal clear. The top of like a woman's head
Is that guy?
peeking at us out of the water.
You see that?
I could see eyes.
Yeah, that
I
shit's
could
crazy,
see
right?
hair. I could see wet hair.
Yeah, that shit's so fucking wild. Like, that's why that kind of shit freaks me out, because it's like, what vendetta did you have there at that lake? Well, yeah. So, like, people that have died on, like...
That's Jason's fucking ghost. Duh. I've seen enough movies to know that if you're in that lake, you're
duh.
Jason. Yeah.
But what I'm saying
You
is...
in a lake, you Jason.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, because, like, getting killed in a lake, you either, like, drowned or you got murdered. So the fact that your ghost, like, dies that way, sure, that's where the ghost is going to be, too. Because that's
Maybe
the
you
last-
fell one from the sky, you know, for you from space, and you just crashed into a lake, you know.
All
and
your
then
stuff start
re-enter.
with space.
Yeah. Space!
You're never going to space.
These
Next
guys-
time,
How dare you? I'll show you.
you're like, I'll go to space and
We'll
die.
have Elon Musk on this podcast. He'll get me to space.
I was going to say, the next time Elon Musk goes, you're not going.
Dude, that's funny. Yeah, you got me hard with that space one. That shit had me cracking the fuck up.
Yeah, well, you know, like you were here to ask the tough questions. Is there more ghosts to this video or no?
I don't think so. No.
So
No more
I
ghosts.
was going to, so he reminded me
Oh,
of something,
yeah, there.
Alex. What?
Ugh, that's
hell?
so. Like, go back a little bit. Go back. You saw it.
I don't see shit.
Hold on. Right there. Keep going a little bit. Oh, what is going on? Right there. Oh, that's so fucking gross.
This right here. Let me see. We got. Is it a normal size? Double size. Fit the screen.
Dude, that shit just, it's so freaky because it's so, like, pale.
Yeah.
Like, ugh.
I can't tell if that's
Like a
a
white
smudge on my
ghost?
screen or what. you
Oh,
know?
dude, it's just like, it's so gross. Like, it looks so demonic.
Ooh.
Ugh.
Okay. I
It's
see
just the way it pops out. It's so, like, ew.
Question: could it be them flashing a flashlight in that direction?
It is a
No.
lake.
No, that's
Reflective.
what I'm saying. That shit's so crazy to me.
Okay.
Like, just say, like, if I saw that in person, I'd be like, fuck, I'm gonna die. That's it.
So I
Bro,
gotta tell you something.
Don't let me find out where you are in Halloween because you're gonna have a heart attack.
No, that's the shit. I'd be watching, like, I
You're
really
so mean.
I really get scared easy, but I love this shit. Like, I love fucking get scared.
So when I was a kid, I had some friends and they lived in an old church.
Uh-huh.
So like it was like a straight out, like it was a church. It had an organ built into it and everything. And they had an attic, and it was like a real ass attic like you see in the movies where it's all completely finished and everything. You just walk in, and they used to hang out up there.
Uh-huh.
And sometimes I would go into the attic, but it was hella creepy. Like it didn't have regular lights, and it was kind of just dusty, and it was weird, right? And they would take a Ouija board in there and play with it, and I would not go in the attic when they had the Ouija board in
that's
there.
what I'm saying.
Fuck that. I was like, I would stand right at the edge of the attic. I'll be like, y'all about to die.
Because that's the shit, bro. That's like all the evil spirits, all the demons.
Yeah. Summoning
The
shit. In a
demons.
church? Are you fucking kidding me? Like, no.
All of that, all them fucking lurking around trying to get a way in. Bro,
Yeah.
it's kind of crazy.
Well, if ghosts were coming into a house, I think that would be the way that it would happen with a bunch of dumbass kids in
Yeah.
a church
That just
playing
pops
with a
up, yeah.
Ouija board for sure. You know,
'Cause that shit's
Just
fucking.
eat
What happens if they build a high rise in the place where a ghost that haunted a house used to haunt? Does that ghost all of a sudden get full, you know,
Access?
like
Yeah,
access
yeah,
to
yeah.
like,
The
you know,
entire
100
hotel?
stories to haunt?
or do they have to stay to a floor or a room or wow? Oh shit!
I think it has to be in the same room. I don't think they can't
Well,
move
but
anywhere else.
What if it used to be a house and they died in a house and now it's a high rise?
Yeah.
Well,
They can't never go up.
They take that area because
They
it's just
can?
them. They're the only ones that are just there. They don't go with the house, or they don't go with anything else. They just kind of wander around.
Yeah.
So whatever's there to us is there to them.
What about super old houses where multiple people have died?
Yeah, same thing.
Mm.
They don't
just
get.
feel
They
like-
don't like encounter each other though, because like spiritual energy is kind of. It's considered to be a lot. That's a lot of energy to have after you die.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's why like, you think about it, like, have these ghosts ever like met each other? Like, are these like wandering spirits like meeting each other? It's like nah, because the amount of energy that you have to pretty much make yourself in a spiritual form. And to kind of show yourself be known, it's a lot of power to have after you die. So it's like, what is that? Is that real or is that not? You know what I mean?
Do you think that you would want to be a ghost?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, that'd be sick.
But that means that you die with beef in your heart.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's,
But then you just get to pretend to go on living for a little while you squash that beef and then you die for realsies?
well, for me, because I have beef with Taco Bell, so like
You're like, and I will not rest.
that way I could always be around the one thing I love,
What do
Taco
you have
Bell.
beef with Taco Bell? I love
Nah,
Taco
it's
Bell.
fake beef because I wanna haunt that place just for me. You know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
You gotta
yeah.
find a
What
way
if you
around
got to
the
haunt
system.
the food
Oh
court?
shit!
That's
I
what
got
I'm
hella beef with
saying.
Taco
You know,
Bell.
haunt the food court, and then like let's hope
Then
they
you have
don't.
options.
Exactly.
Hell yeah!
Let's
Yo.
hope the mall doesn't go out of business.
My-
You know,
But if you're a ghost, you can't eat.
No,
could
it's
just sit
it's for
around and-
me though. It's for me though.
Okay.
Just the idea that I get to die with something.
well, you know, if we already figured out that if you're a ghost getting cucked out, so you're getting cucked out with food too. You know,
That's for
everybody
real.
else
Like,
gets to eat the Taco Bell.
being
You
a
know,
ghost is like the biggest cuck situation. You
yeah.
get cucked out. You can't even smell that shit. You can't also smell shit, I suppose.
yeah, you know,
But also, I would want to be. I love smells.
yeah.
Not being able to touch your friends and your family, and like I don't like that. No,
don't touch
I don't
them
want to
now.
be. Huh?
I don't touch them now.
You need to touch,
Oh, my
hug your-
family though. Hugs.
Are ghosts susceptible to electric currents? Like, could you fight a ghost with a taser? What? It's a valid question.
No, it's funny as fuck because I'm imagining you take a taser and just go,
Yeah, it's a bunch of electrical.
like,
It's an electrical discharge.
and
You
it
know?
just hits nothing. No, they're like, no, they
Their
don't-
energy, right?
yeah, their energy, but they don't get affected by that.
Okay.
Is there anything that can affect ghosts in your mind, or are we just fucked? You know.
Like the Ghostbusters thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, just make one of those suction machines, or Luigi. Luigi knew how to do it too.
Do you have any practical ghost advice?
Do animals have a ghost?
Huh? Yes, I believe
Yeah.
so.
Okay, so dolphins would have a dolphin ghost.
I would believe so. Yes.
Yeah.
They would run out of room in
Can-
the ocean.
Since they're no longer tied to having to breathe, could dolphins haunt people on the beach or waterfront?
Oh,
Because all of
word.
a sudden they're still within the radius.
I feel like no, because they still have to do the thing that they've been doing. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
If
humans
that makes
can't
any
just
sense.
all
Like
of
a
sudden
ghost can't fly.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So nobody can fly?
No.
Ghosts can't fly at all? So they can't even hover or whatever?
They could teleport.
They can teleport?
And I'll tell you, I know that sounds
What?
crazy.
You
But,
just
like-
I just
unlock
want to
this
play
for us.
Monopoly with you so fucking bad, man.
Yeah.
No,
I
because
just-
think about it. Because they could technically they'll be walking, and then at some point if they have enough energy in them, they'll make a sound with their footsteps, and they'll it's
Oh,
kind of
that's
like
the
a
sounds we hear. Okay.
yeah, typically
yeah.
like their footsteps or them just touching something, like on the wall or something like that, and then you don't hear nothing for like a couple of seconds, and then you come back, and then they're at some different place of the house. Oh, they're downstairs in the bathroom.
Teleporting.
It's
Yeah.
technically teleporting, but it's really not.
Do you think
It's
they're just
a-
going through the floor?
That's what I'm saying.
What?
No, not like that. Not like if I was here and then all of a sudden, boop,
Yeah.
like
So, can they go through the floor though?
Mm-mm.
Can they go through walls?
Mm-mm.
Okay. They can teleport though. Okay.
technically teleporting. It's not really teleporting.
So you know how in geology there's the layers of the earth, and mountain building is subduction, like a layer goes underneath. If there was a ghost that was localized to, let's say, a layer, and then there's a tectonic plate movement, and that layer now goes underneath the earth, does that ghost disappear, or what happens to that ghost? Because that shit is no longer on the face of the earth.
That's
It's now
true.
melted into the earth. Yeah.
I would also like to know what happens in that same vein. People who get buried alive and that are already under the ground when they die, are they ghosts? And do they have to stay in that coffin for forever?
Ooh.
No.
What?
I think because they
But they're 6 feet under, literally.
yeah, they just come back up.
But you said they can't go through walls and ground.
They gotta respawn on Earth somehow.
What? But they're on Earth, kind of.
No,
Like what
actually,
he
I
was
think
talking about. What if it's no longer on the surface?
no.
of the
I actually
Earth?
feel like that they wouldn't get a chance to come back as ghosts because like it happened so sudden.
It didn't happen suddenly. They died for days. They got buried alive.
I mean something like that. I don't mean that specific situation.
Well, I'm talking about that specific situation.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. I'm not.
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
What about in the scenario where zombies exist? Like, if you die, can then your body come back as a zombie? And then can you then hunt, like, inhabit your zombie's body by, like, haunting it, you know, like, kind
'Cause
of
you're a
like getting
ghost?
inside?
Oh yeah,
You know?
because the zombies doesn't have a real brain.
Doesn't have a
anymore.
brain.
Yeah.
So are you saying if we could take over zombies?
And all of a sudden, like, you know,
Yeah.
you die, you become a ghost, but then your body is raised as a zombie or whatever. Or you die because you get bit and you die with beef.
Oh no, I don't think so because I think because the way the like it's to be known in movies, like the zombie brain is already being occupied by the what is it called? The like it's not motivation, but like just wanting to eat, like that animal instinct kind of.
Okay.
They're pretty much brain dead though.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Like, but they still are functioning, which means the brain has to be somewhat alive.
So
Know what I mean?
can ghosts inhabit animal bodies?
Huh?
Can ghosts inhabit animal bodies or just human bodies?
I think I don't know if there's enough like research for the animal body part.
Yeah, like, can you fit? I mean, how do you fit as a...
Well, that and you'd be like they don't have the same kind of brain power that we do. So who
See,
knows?
that's got me thinking.
Can a ghost infect your computer? Can it harm your computer?
Oh, you know
Ghost
what? That
machine.
actually has been poltergeist is what they call it.
Mm.
So like when they use like static electricity to just flick shit on, like the lights, like lights wouldn't be able to be like they'd be flickering and shit without the thing moving.
What
Like-
if then you put a taser to that electric wire?
I think
Is there a way to
Or
maybe
unplug
capture
it.
a ghost?
I think if anything, if you shoot a taser into something that's like going off, I would think the taser would break because that's a lot of energy. So like they
So the
primarily
ghost
focus
out
on
energy.
it's primarily like the ghost doubled like in energy.
Oh, like you just fed it energy.
Like it's just like like you just gave it more like
Absorbs
power to
it.
fuck with you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, poltergeists are the ones that fuck with you.
So are ghosts more or less powerful during a thunderstorm, in your opinion?
Those, yeah.
For those, yeah.
You ever see that movie Poltergeist?
Not in a long time.
Because
you
it
know?
was built on an Indian burial ground, and that's the moral of the story. Don't build your house on ancient Indian burial grounds.
Exactly, but what did it use throughout the entire movie though? The house.
Yeah.
So it was like, oh, that's crazy.
That is crazy. Huh.
I don't like that movie.
Yeah.
That movie was freaky. Like, remember the scene where the dude was looking at the mirror and then he was like scratching
Yes,
his face?
that's why I don't like it. Oh my god, that thing haunts my
Ooh.
dreams.
What about so like what's that Bruce Willis, The Sixth Sense, where he can see dead people.
So
He's seeing
creepy.
ghosts, right?
The
Did you ever
Six-
watch that? The Sixth Sense?
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember because I'm thinking every
M.
time
Night
I think
Shyamalan.
of Sixth Sense, I think of Signs.
Yeah, that's M.
It's
Night
similar,
Shyamalan as
but
well.
it's Bruce Willis and Haley Joel Osment.
I haven't seen that
Oh
one.
man, you,
You
gotta
gotta
see
check it
that.
out, man.
Yeah,
I
you
feel
gotta-
like this is spoiler alert.
No, it's okay. Because I mean, if I'm gonna get scared anyway, I'm
Well, it's a
gonna.
Shyamalan twist, so I'm not gonna give you the Shyamalan twist. But
Yeah.
the little boy can see ghosts, and he helps ghosts, kind of like resolve their beef. You know,
You should say it.
what do you think allows a human to see or not see ghosts?
Oh, because I think there's a theory about this
Oh.
where it's the ghost only is giving enough energy where it's only directing it to that one person.
Oh, so the other people don't see it? Is that like
They
there
don't
could
see
be a
it.
ghost in here, but only you see it?
Yeah,
Oh.
but that has also been referred to like what is it? Hallucinating. Like
Yeah.
it could be referred to as that a lot
Well,
of the
you're
times.
just crazy.
Yeah, like
So
because that's what people like kind of look at it like that. Sometimes, yeah, that's true. That could happen. That happens, but a lot of the times, no, a lot of the times it does happen. They're just psychos, but like, there's very few times where people are like, oh, like shit, I see dead, like ghosts.
So what do you
Medians is what they're called, I think.
think about mediums? Oh, that see
Yeah,
dead people.
but like I said, there's a lot of bullshit medians out there too.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
So like,
Well,
you never
everybody's
really.
always looking to take advantage of somebody at some point in time. Not everybody. I just mean bad people.
Yeah, that's like a way to, because people that are like that, that's cool shit.
Yeah, that is cold.
Are your childhood, imaginary friends, are they ghosts or are they actually imaginary?
I think so. I feel like because we call them imaginary, they're imaginary.
But how would you know, right? Because as a kid, how do you know, like,
How do you know the
if
difference?
if
You
it's
know-
once again a hallucination, that's an imaginary, or if a ghost talking to you?
See, because that kind of shit would scare the fuck out of me. Later knowing, like, was that a ghost or
Well,
was
so
that?
you had
Yeah.
that. Maybe you had
Yeah,
like
that should
the,
scare the shit out of me. That's why I don't think about that because it's better to think not of it.
Yeah.
But children are so innocent that way they would, maybe make up in their mind. They'd be like, "Oh, my friend that comes over."
Exactly. And then your
The
mom's
little
like,
dead
what's
boy I
what's
play
her
with.
name? Yeah. Your mom's like, what's her name? And you're like, Jared. And then you hear, oh, Jared's like the ghost of the house or whatever. Like
Oh my
that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she's like,
Jared.
oh God.
Jared sounds like a dude.
Like, I don't know if you guys were on Twitter.
Like Subway Jared. What?
Okay.
What?
On Twitter, they came. Well, there's a internet culture about ARGs. They're called augmented reality game. That's what it's short for, but it's essentially a story. But like they could either be very scary or very engaging. So like, there was a couple of tweets that came out from like a guy that was presumed a writer, or I think he is a writer. Like he was like, "Hey guys, there's been weird shit going on in my apartment. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna document everything on Twitter just so that you guys know, keep you updated." That's how you kind of know. You're just like, okay, this seems like an ARG. Like this is gonna be fun. And then some of the times there's like I said, they're either really complicated, really dramatic, or really scary. So this one that I read on Twitter was really scary, and it was like, there's this guy, like there's this thing at the end of my bed, and I don't know what it is, like here, I took a picture of it, but I really don't know what this is, and it's just like a fucking figure, like a white figure. And people were just like, holy fuck, what is that? Like people were responding to this like this was live. Like people were actually keeping up with it. If you got to experience one of them lives, then it was pretty fucking scary.
Damn.
But knowing that it was an ARG later on, it's not that scary, but it's very interesting. So dude's like, oh yeah, like this thing's been bugging me all day, like knocking on my door, like, and he'd have like video clips of like the thing knocking at his door. And then he's like, just asked one of my tenants about what's wrong with my apartment. And then they get told like a story of, it's this kid named David is the name of the ghost that's like haunting him. And so the internet will call it David because that's the name that was given for it. So you're just following along the story, and it's just essentially it's a real scary story.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
So they
so-
take you on a journey and you're supposed to believe that it's real, and they put you in the mindset of thinking that it's real so you can actually be scared.
Yeah, sometimes you'll know they're like ARGs because the thing ends with them being like, thank you for like, keeping along like this and that. Like, but like the thing about this one is that like they didn't really end it. They just said, yeah, we don't know if this is legit or not, but we'll let you guys decide that.
All right.
Yeah,
Question.
like they don't really give like an ending.
No definitive answer.
Do you think ghosts can see the future?
I don't. I would think so,
You think so?
but they can't bring that information back
Back to who?
to the people in the present.
So they can travel into the future?
I feel like yeah, but they probably wouldn't remember it.
Can they travel into the past?
I don't think so.
Yeah. It seems like it would break down at that point. And,
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. I'm beginning to think
That's
that
all I
maybe
got.
it was just a person at my office. You know what I mean?
I think I have
Like,
squirrels in the attic.
that's pretty much what's happening.
Nah, dude, when we filmed A Side of Fries, there were some squirrels.
Yeah.
Oh, there were?
Oh, we
Yeah.
heard at least one. He's frantic. I think he's stuck up there.
He better. He's going to starve.
We're gonna
No
have to go up there and
acorns
kill
for
him,
you.
Yeah.
or trap him, or something.
Yeah, we're going to trap him.
Hell yeah,
That's crazy.
trap him and eat him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, ghosts. Do you guys? So I used to think that something was moving in my hallways when I heard a squeak, but it ended up being because you know how fire alarms you have to replace them,
Yeah.
replace the battery.
Oh,
So once you replace the battery, before you replace it, it starts giving you like the squeak
warning?
beeps.
Beep, beep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I used to think that was just the fucking somebody in the hallway,
Oh, yeah.
and that used to creep me the fuck out all the time
You
until
just needed to change your batteries. You need
Yeah.
to take a fire safety course.
Hey.
Stop,
Hell
drop,
yeah.
and roll.
I figured it out at like age 20. It's crazy. I really thought the house was haunted though.
Well, I mean, thank goodness it wasn't.
Anybody got any other final thoughts on ghosts? Like we say, there's no answers here. That's because of the thinking.
Consider thinking.
And we're exploring. I think we've learned a lot about ghosts already.
Absolutely, we
I
have.
feel like I was pretty good about it. Hopefully nobody
Yeah.
makes fun of me.
Oh, he's making
No,
fun of
fuck
you.
it.
Ghosts
Dude.
are- you know what? I got my opinion about ghosts.
Our last Casa thing is what are sluts? So trust me, you're good.
Oh, who was that with? That
Do
was
sluts turn into ghosts? Slutty ghosts?
Oh,
ooh, actually, yes. They're called succubus. Yeah.
that's a good tag.
Peeling the onion.
You're welcome.
You're
Well, Alex, Sandy, once again, thank you for exploring questions that don't always have answers, but they're interesting thoughts. Like that space thing, I never thought about it,
That shit
until
was
the
so
scenario
fucking-
started
This
coming
is
up.
amazing.
We'll have to follow this one up. We'll have to ask other people what they think ghosts are. Maybe we can go do some man on the street stuff. And ask people what ghosts
Yeah.
are.
Holy shit.
With
yeah.
Alex Ximil.
This was a good topic. I really do like talking about ghosts.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. We could do it
Especially
again.
in this
Ghost-
kind of aspect too, because some of the things that ghost believers believe in,
Yeah.
kind of outrageous.
Yeah.
We can go back and you can ask them some of these, especially if you know these forums, some of the questions that we asked, and then come back and we'll explore it again with
Yeah.
some more data, what they say about, what happens if you die in a spaceship, and you got beef,
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Thank you.
Ghost ship.
This has been Constant Thinking. Thank you.